Hello, LionxPanda Safari. So today we are at the Kiwanis Henderson Park. We just had a lovely rest and snap here for an hour or so, and I finally persuaded the lion here to be more contributing to our channel because he hasn't really done too much for the last 2-3 weeks. That's why we have been absent. We have a lot of good content, wholesome content, but about getting that vaccination. But I just want him to, before we do anything back on the channel, this needs to be more reciprocal. If he wants us to be ongoing, he needs to make more effort. And that's how to make the relationship last. It has to be fair. You have to draw a line, and people have to be having, conversation. Communication is key, and mutual respect. And sometimes you just have to push each other. And you will hear why we're still together. Today, we're doing 15 reasons why the lion here thinks I'm the one, and someone that he will want to marry in the future.
Okay, so I made a lovely list, so just give me a moment while I access that information. Okay, so obvious ones are like, you are a gay male, who I'm attracted to, so that almost doesn't need to be said.
So, yeah. And also to mention, this is on top of the top 3 that's already mentioned in other videos. So, which is number bonus 3 is the top 3 is not mentioned. Of course, it's also the fact that he thinks I'm one of the most generous person he knows. Very good with event planning, and 3, the way that I make him feel.
Okay.
He feels loved by me.
Yes. So we're gonna go into some of the reasons as per our list. So he's well spoken. So he has a way with in the English language. He always likes to make sure text is proper, and he's a grammar Nazi pretty much. So, and then it also translates well to how he talks in general. So yeah, that's one of the qualities I like about him. Next up, we have he's dynamic. So his energy can go from like high to low in a very quick span of time. So, and then like he's always up for different things, something spur of the moment. So I think that shows what dynamic is. Yeah. Next one is, he's so cute and adorable. I like that fact about him. He's so cute.
I'm 30.
Yeah, even though he's 30 now, he's still, like, I can see the age difference between when I started dating him at 25-ish versus now.
I look so young back then.
Yeah, he was much thinner and younger looking back then. But now no longer. He looks more like he's an actual, like, mid-20s person now.
Oh yeah,
otherwise,
I prefer mid-20s.
Otherwise, like, you would think he's like, most people thought he was like 17 or 18 or something ridiculously low number.
Yes,
before.
when we first met, the people thought that we were like father and son.
Yeah, so back
like,
then,
ew, incest, ew.
it was so different. But yeah, he still is cute and adorable.
And sometimes, when
Moving
I'm
on, your mood recovers. So what that means is that his mood, like, yes, he gets like all pissy after a while for a time, but then it goes back to normal. He's usually his good charming self after you have a little bit of a chat with him. And he knows how to get to his resources, like emotional resources, which are his like friend circle, right? So he chats with them for a while, and then he recovers, and he's back to normal again. I couldn't deal with somebody that's angry like all 24/7, right? Or like constantly. So yeah, I'm glad he isn't.
I have good friends that are pretty supportive of us being together and supportive of him. And sometimes when I'm say some harsher words to him, a lot of my close friends, some of them are here, they always say some good things about him, or like say something in his defense in person and when I'm directly talking to them alone. And that helps, right? It's good to have, even if you're not really saying something negative, but it's healthy to have a few people that you feel comfortable talking about your relationship. It's healthy. There's a difference between, I was talking to this friend, she's very well educated and she's lovely, the difference between privacy and secrecy. Secrecy about your relationship is not healthy, and it could be like very bad for mental health. But privacy, it's a good thing to have because it boosts intimacy and closeness. So I'm going to try not to be too public about everything unless he is approving. But I'm learning too because I'm not perfect.
Okay, so next is sociable. Yeah, he's a Mr. Social Butterfly per se. He loves always, like, even this weekend alone, like both days, Saturday, Sunday, booked double back. The whole of June actually booked all of it for an example. And he's always been like this. He always needs like he's energized by people. So yeah, in essence, he'll be very sociable. I'm not quite like that. I derive some energy from being alone, but I don't mind joining events every now and then. So yeah, I would like to piggyback on social role events because I do get some energy, just not like huge parties or something like that.
And it makes his life easier. It's more interesting, and then he doesn't have to do all this, this relates to event planning, but one of the reasons why I'm so good at event planning is because there's always like people that I can cycle through to see every weekend or month, right? Every week I see something different, and I can do this for half a year before I see someone again, the same. And so it's really interesting. I really like that, and I'm very happy that I have close friends that would like to see me, and they boost our relationship, they support one another, they think that we're good couple role models, and just want to be with us, and I enjoyed their company as well. So thank you for all my friends and supporters.
Okay, so next one is show care. So yeah, I like how he knows how to show care to people and to me. It's not like, it doesn't mean you have to do it with like a ton of money per se, but it's just like some acts basically of showing care is important to someone when they're down, when they're up. Yeah, it's only money cannot buy.
And usually you only show care for someone that you love.
That is true.
How do you show care for me?
So one of the biggest ones in the past is that I showing care by empowering people.
Oh, try not to say the last one.
No, this is the one I like to, like I empowered him to drive.
You can't do that. Okay, that could be the next one. If you say that as the next one, then that's fine.
Yeah, so in terms of empowerment, I show care for him. It's like, I give him the resources and tools so they can action the item on his own, basically, which is good. So being able to drive is a big one because it's a very adulting thing, and it also frees him from the confines of his parents and me, per se. You're not relying on somebody else to drive you somewhere. You can do it yourself. It's a very big thing, actually. The next one is he holds my hand, basically. I like the fact that he holds my hand, so it makes me feel loved. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a very small thing, but I didn't have that before from somebody.
And it's good because if you can hold someone's hand comfortably, it's a form of like minor PDA, but if you can hold that. And the thing is, you don't really see, at least I don't really see two Asian men holding hands. I don't. Usually I see mixed couples a lot, right? But I usually do not see Asian men doing that. So it's good. And this shows that you're in some kind of close relationship. And it just shows that you have this close touch, this physical touch. And physical touch is very healthy in a relationship.
Yeah. So next is good memory. So I'm the opposite. I don't actually have a tremendously good memory. Certain things.
Sometimes I have to be like a broken record tape.
Yeah, you have to tell me 3 or 4 times. So it's better if I make a list sometimes. Hence why I do that for doing this time. Well, I need to. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't be able to remember all the aspects.
Even though I read the list like once or twice, I only remember 11 or 12. And then I had to like really think about it. But because I did that, we added another more, so now there's 20. There's 20.
Yes. So next one pushes me to be better. So yeah, I like that about him. I didn't have my degree before I met Colvin. In the 5 years we've been dating, I have gotten it. It's been like almost 9 months now since I graduated. Yay! So that's like a checkbox.
What did you study then?
I did a Bachelor of Business Administration and Project Management from Yorkville University. So
really cool.
Yeah, it is. A lot, like a third, maybe like 1/4 of it was online, and then the last few months were because due to COVID-19, so all of it. But then, yeah, I'm glad I just got it done, and it's a checkbox. Done. Because like, I think at least 40% of the population now has a bachelor. It's only the super high, like masters or PhDs that not many of the population have.
Not common. Wow, yeah. I'm very proud of him because he did it while he was working full time, and then he added full-time school. So instead of 4-year program, he also did acceleration. So when he was working from 7:30 to 3:30 anytime, or like 9:30 to 5:30, depending on his schedule, it's from those high and low. He would go back to school, and he will go to school from 6 to 9. And it could be any day of the week, and sometimes he even has school on Saturday during that 2-3 years that he was going to school. So it's really great that he was able to manage his time, still be outperforming and above average at his work. He actually got an award for that at his bank that he works for. That's really impressive because he did it during the fact that he had full-time school. And now everyone can do that. So even though this video is about 20 reasons why what makes me the perfect one for him, I can also say good things about him because I believe in reciprocity.
Yes. Yay. So I love Final Fantasy and anime. So he, I didn't know he games other games, but most of the time he's been with me, he played Final Fantasy. And that's something I played as a kid, growing up. I played many of the Final Fantasy. I played 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's where I stopped. I didn't have a PS2 or PS3 for the longest time. So
I really liked it that when you go on Spotify, he had the premium student service. And it was really great because I would hear some of his playlists and it has like Final Fantasy on it. So it's really cool. If you come to our future wedding, there will be Disney music, Sailor Moon music, and Final Fantasy, as well as all the other songs that we like. What's going to be special about our wedding, our playlist, when it happens, is that all the songs are mutually agreed upon and are on both of our playlists. So it's not just both songs that we have heard before, but it's both that we have liked enough that's on our mutual playlist, and then it's now added on a special romantic, special day. It's going to happen when it happens, but I already have this playlist for us already.
Alright. So in terms of like Final Fantasy, I do like the orchestral music, like a lot of the Eyes on Me. Final Fantasy 8, like the ending theme, where Renoa and Squall are together. It's a beautiful one. It's like it's a 10-minute ending, so it's really long.
I love that.
So it's a gorgeous song. So that's just one, right? That hits home to me. And the original Final Fantasy intro melody is really nice. It has multiple iterations. I
also like when the chocobo comes and then it's so cute. And that intro is one of my favorites as well. Yeah. There's also like a Final Fantasy 2 or 3 medley that I like, and it's on his playlist.
Yeah. So we didn't talk about too much about the anime aspect. So I have grown up with animes, but the most ones that we like together that are significant would be Sailor Moon, which is
like half of the theme of our wedding and the entire theme of my bridal shower. Yeah. It's gonna be amazing. I have 8 bridesmaids, and they're all Sailor Scouts, and I'm gonna be the male version of Princess Serenity, and I'll be dressed up in a suit that is white with gold crescent moon. I even have a moonstick and everything, but it's gonna be white and yellow. The male version. So thank you. Male.
So yeah, Sailor Moon is a big one, very big one. That's the theme of our wedding. Another one I like this. Okay. So at this point, okay, I'm gonna take an intermission since we're at 10.
LionxPanda are both fully vaccinated, so there'll be plenty of content to come. If you like our videos, please like, comment below, subscribe, and share with your friends. Alapashan, mwah! Have you watched part 1 or part 2 of the new Sailor Moon internal movies? They're so good.